Okay, when it comes to aging, the eyes it's just one of those spots that's always going to show the aging process. But beauty reporter Kirby Johnson is here to help those peepers looking young and fresh.
When you smile a lot, which is a good thing, you can get those fine lines and creases a little bit earlier than you would like. So we're just going to help combat those.
We are going to cut it off at the pass.
Yes, exactly. So first things first, don't leave your eye area too dry. When it's too dry, it kind of looks like it's pulling and it's going to accentuate those fine lines and creases. So you always, my number one thing is moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. That is the key to youthful skin. So get an eye balm, an eye serum, an eye cream, but make sure it's something specifically targeted for your eyes because that's going to make sure that that delicate eye skin is going to be hydrated as much as it needs to be. Anything with caffeine will help to firm. Anything with a butter in it, like shea butter, cocoa butter, anything like that, that's going to be really highly moisturizing. We love this from Indie Lee. It is an eye balm. It's made with mango butter. So if you want to just take a little bit of it. And it's really, yeah, it kind of melts right on your skin.
It's emollient. It just melts right away.
Exactly. So when you put this on at night, you're going to put it on. It's going to help hydrate your skin. And the next morning when you put on your makeup, it's going to go on so nicely because your skin will be nice and supple.
Can you be moisturizing your eyes too soon? Is there such a thing just to keep preventing?
No, definitely not. When I was 13, I was buying eye creams because I was crazy, but you can never start too soon. Trust me.
All right. Start it early then, people.
Exactly.
Now, what about foods? Are there foods out there that can help? I've heard of cucumbers on the eyes.
Exactly. Well, in general, you should have a low sodium diet, and that actually helps with your eyes because you notice that you have bags or puffiness, you could be consuming way too much sodium. So stay away from the salt, like one less margarita on Thursday night, okay? Calm down on that. And then also, like you said, the cucumbers in those makeover movie montages, you know, people put them on their eyes and then they bite one afterwards and it's like really nice and rejuvenating. Instead of cucumbers, use potatoes.
Like raw potatoes?
Use a raw potato. Go to the grocery store. They cost 39 cents. Slice it up. Put it on your eyes. What a lot of people don't know is that potatoes have an enzyme in them that will help to brighten that under eye area. That will help with dark circles.
Wow, I'm gonna just do that.
Go for
right
it. You
now.
just relax.
And you continue the segment, okay?
Nice and rejuvenating. You look like the Headless Horseman.
That's right.
Don't worry about that.
Now, what about grooming? Do the eyebrows have any effect?
I mean, of course. And as you age, your eyebrows naturally get a little bit thinner, so you don't want to overpluck or overdo it in that area. So what I suggest is you can definitely groom them. Use your tweezers just to clean up the arch, to open up your eye. Grab those stray hairs. Also, if the hair is too thick, you can lightly brush them up and then trim them with a pair of tiny scissors. And then also the easiest thing to give you an instant eye lift is just to use an eyelash curler because it just will open up your eye.
Great. And what about makeup? Because a lot of people tend to complain they'll get cakey around the eyes if they do have crow's feet, for example.
Eyes, you know, they're so delicate and they're tricky when it comes to concealing. So what I always recommend, again, a heavy moisturizer, then use a primer. What that primer is going to do is it's going to help to fill in those fine lines and creases so that when you put on your makeup, it'll smooth right over. You don't see that, you won't sink in, okay? Then when it comes to dark circles, my trick is to use either a salmon or a yellow concealer. I know that kind of looks weird, and when you put it on your skin, it might look like a little bit clownish, but that's going to counteract any dark purple or blue that you may have in your under eye. And then from there, I would just lightly tap it on, apply your foundation as normal, and then you can apply some brightening powder. Now, I said before, stay away from powders because they can kind of make your lines accentuated, but a brightening powder will actually make you look a lot more youthful, and it'll help set your makeup too. So you just apply it right here to your nose and to your T-zone, and you're good to go.
All right, lots of good tips to keep those eyes looking fresh.
Exactly.